Switch Twitter accounts. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we going up. We are going up. Let me tweet the link. Boom. All right, switch to my account. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't have water. Wait. All right, whatever. That'll do. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Ice in his veins. Ice in his veins. We going up. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm frustrated because we shouldn't have been in that position in the first place, but I'm going to put that behind me right now and just enjoy this because, wow, RJ Barrett. Yo, I'm a Knick. Get yourself a TKW shirt. You feel me? Cop some merch. All right, let's get it. Pinkies up. Here we go. We ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knick fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks closed out yet another W, but not just the Knicks. RJ Barrett showing off how clutch he truly is. Ever since Anthony Edwards said that's who you want taking the jumper, he's shown that that's who you don't want taking the jumper. Don't play with that boy. He is not one of them. RJ Barrett, man, from the corner, knocking it down, second game in a row, dagger. Absolute dagger. He's clearly a knight. Oh, it's amazing. This is amazing. To be here at this point with RJ Barrett in year 2 is such a gift. And it really can't be like, I don't know, like we really can't take this for granted. We have to enjoy every single one of these nights that he makes these kind of plays because he's growing before our very eyes on a game in, game out basis. And I am immensely proud of him, bro. Like I don't think I've ever been prouder of an NBA player. This is amazing, bro. I'm so proud. Oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, and the efficiency he does it with, like, honestly, I feel like we should have been going to RJ more down the stretch in the fourth quarter. I don't really understand, like, I mean, Frank Barrett pointed out that was the shot that he hit was his first shot, like, in the last 5 minutes of the game. There's no way we're running pick and rolls with Alec Burks, who's having a really bad night, and Alec Burks had a couple bad turnovers. He made a couple big buckets. One of them was off an RJ kick out. I feel like we just need to be going to RJ Barrett. Like, we need to allow him to be the clutch guy that he is, to be the fourth quarter assassin that he truly is. Run offense through him in the fourth. Give him opportunities. Give him looks. Because honestly, for a big part of the stretch down the toward the end of the game, RJ was kind of just a bystander. That shouldn't be happening. We should be going through him more. We should be allowing him to create more, and we should be creating opportunities for him to get shots. And oh man, like he has not let us down in the slightest. I am so proud of him, bro. I mean, come on. We got 19 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. I mean, I don't know why RJ Barrett's only taking 12 shots. I think that at some point he has to get his shot profile increased. Like he has to be taking more shots. He has to be getting more of the offense because he really makes it happen for us down the stretch. Like this isn't the first time. RJ really is like he has that fourth quarter gene that's just gonna make something happen. And we really need to lean into that. We need to hone in on that, and we need to continue to grow that. And I would like us, how many times we have to see a guy make huge plays in the fourth before we start going to him in the fourth quarter. Allow him to be that guy because he's clearly that guy. And simply put, give the ball to RJ Barrett. Note to self, the green marker doesn't work, but it says clutch. Just clutch, bro. Clutch. Like, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, this game really frustrated me because we were up by 18 and then completely had just an abysmal third quarter, let the lead slip away entirely. Gary Trent Jr. was killing us. We couldn't move the ball. I don't understand why we act like we have never seen a zone defense, like we're a team full of grown men. I like the fact that Tibbs finally put Knox in at the 4, but I don't really like it for a lineup that has Taj Gibson at the 5. And Azad pointed that out, like, use Knox at the 4 with Randall at the 5 so that you're bringing defensive attention to the 5. We need to be trying to operate more from the nail. Like, we need to be attacking the middle of the zone. I really don't know why we don't do that. We keep trying to run pick and rolls on the zone, and like, no, attack the free throw line. You feel me? Attack the middle of the court, break the zone down, and have shooters on the outside. So it's like, if you have Julius there at the nail and he gets the ball at the free throw line and he can operate with whoever's on him there, and if they converge, he's got shooters surrounding him, I don't think we'll see so many problems with the zone. We shouldn't keep seeing problems with the zone like that. We've got to fix that, because as these games get closer, as these games start to mean more, and as you approach the playoffs, teams are definitely going to look at what works against you and do it more. And it's very, very nerve-wracking that we haven't figured this zone thing out. Solid game from Alfred Payton in the minutes he played tonight. Always got to mention that when it happens. So, yeah, and shout out to Tibbs. He definitely, I feel like, made improvements rotationally. I feel like we saw a little bit too much of Alec Burks tonight when he didn't have it. I'd like that to be fixed. Yo, Reggie Bullock double dribbling on a fast break almost made me, like, relapse to when I was killing Reggie Bullock on here, but I'm not going to go that far, you feel me? Just, that was very frustrating for them. I said at halftime on Halftime Hopefuls that there's no way this should be a game where we're grinding it out and pulling it out. I don't want to see that. This should have been a blowout. But honestly, with RJ making that clutch play, a win is a win, so I'm very happy about it. I'm going to take it, and we are going to enjoy that for sure, and we are going way up. So I apologize. I rambled for 7 minutes before I got to the comments, but we here, bro. We here. You see it. You see it. 10 toes down, every single one of us. And RJ was dropping dimes out there, too. Like, what a game tonight, man. Just give RJ Barrett the ball, please. Please, there's no way he should only be taking 12 shots. Give that man the ball. All right, let's get to the comments. Oh, I see some all caps. I'm going to have to... I got y'all. Jonathan said, RJ Barrett is built different. Different, bro. Different. He is not one of them. Stop playing with my guy. For real. All those people... Let's get this out the way early. I'm sure it'll be in the comments, but they said to G League him. Those idiots. Those dumbasses. Those fools. Those imbeciles. Those half-wits. They said to G League my guy, bro. As recently as this season, people really got on the platform and said, put that man in the G League. 20 years old, making it happen on both sides of the floor and showing up for us in the clutch on a nightly basis, man. I can't believe they said to G League, my guy. Anthony Edwards want to get in the media and have things to say about how that's who you want to shoot. All right. Read the scouting report, bro. One of the hottest shooters in the NBA over the past month and a half. Stop playing with my guy, bro, for real. Because the stat came out that he was shooting 46% over the last 40 games, and what has he done since then? Shoot 50% from three. Stop playing with my guy. He's here. John said, I deadass teared up when RJ hit that three. Bro, my emotions, for real, like, my emotions were riding high with the fluctuations of the game and everything. But when RJ knocked that down, it was just like, yo, he's so dependable. Yes, it's so, I'm emotionally tied to RJ Barrett, for real. Like, it's amazing. Sully said, RJ Barrett is my father. Yo, it feels so good to beat the Raptors, bro. The Raptors have been kicking our asses for weeks, months, years. Like, I really can't remember the last time we beat the Raptors, and they've been beating us pretty badly in the times they've beaten us. So it's really nice to get a W against them, man. This feels good. Jonas said, RJ Barrett gives me tears, bro. We're all here, bro. We're all here. We're all here for the feels and the emotions because RJ Barrett brings tears to all of our eyes. It is such an amazing thing to see. On a nightly basis, we really get to see this guy grow for years to come. We are honored. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor. It's amazing. I'm so happy. We don't normally get these, bro. He is that. He's the one, bro. RJ Barrett is the one. Stop playing with my guy. Uh-oh, Leo, all caps. RJ Barrett has ice in his veins. Cold-blooded, bro. You saw the stat MSG put up. 5 out of 10 when to tie or take the lead in the last 2 minutes of the game. Ice in the veins, bro. That's cold. That's cold. Not everybody's built like that. You gotta really be built like that. Like, that's not something you can teach somebody. That's not something you can coach. You just gotta be built, bro. You gotta just be a dog. RJ Barrett is a dog. He's a cold-blooded assassin. Stop playing with my guy, bro. Every single night he does this. It's not a flash in the pan. It's not a fluke. This is who he is, and this is what it is. This is what he does. Stop playing with him. Kelly said, RJ is the GOAT. The GOAT. RJ Barrett is a superstar in the making. I have no qualms, no hesitation about saying that at all. RJ Barrett is a superstar in the making, and I will put that statement up against anybody who would like to contest it, and we'll see how it ages. Stop playing. I'm going to say it a bunch of times, but stop playing with my guy, bro. They just play with him so much. So many people have played with him so much, whether it's the people throughout the league, whether it's the idiots within the Knicks fan base. So many people have played with RJ Barrett from the time that he was drafted. Stop playing with my guy, bro. Y'all got to stop playing with him. It's getting out of hand at this point. How many, on a night in, night out basis, he's making it happen? V-Trope said, Nerlens is great, but I swear the guy has to be putting butter on his hands pregame or something. Hey, yo, Nerlens did an excellent job, bro. Defensively, blocking shots, hitting the board. Shout out to what Nerlens did. But yes, man, offensively, honestly, tonight was one of Nerlens' better offensive games. He finished a good amount of RJ dimes. There was a Randall dime that he didn't finish, but he got it back and finished. So, I mean, he had a really solid night tonight. Shout out to Nerlens Noel for what he gave us. Excuse me. Jonathan said, hashtag free Obi. I agree. I think that Obi's been playing well, and I think that he's, like, today he got that putback, and it's just sad because it seems like the only way for Obi to get offense created for him is to get offensive rebounds. It doesn't really feel like we look for him and like, oh my goodness, that lob that IQ threw him, if they would have finished that, I would have created a top shot account today, bro, and I would have found a way to get that one. I need to create a top shot account. But yeah, I would have found a way to get that one. That was amazing. Like, that was about to be crazy. So it just makes me look forward to more opportunities for him to do that. I understood the angle of putting Knox in the third quarter. I've been asking for Knox at the 4. Once again, I wanted to see it with Randall at the 5 to space the floor and optimize the lineup as much as possible. But I mean, it's a step. It's a step. When Julius was at the scorer's table, I was hoping he was coming in for Taj to stay out there with Knox. I get that angle. I wish the minutes didn't come away from Obi. I would like Obi to get the minutes, but beyond just Obi getting the minutes, I would like us to use Obi properly. I don't like the fact that he's floating around 30 feet and just swinging the ball. He's like the guy who resets, when we get a mismatch or whatever, Alec Burks has a big man on him, he swings to Obi swings it right back. So I would like to see him getting some pick and roll action. He has to be the floor. Honestly, if you're gonna stay with that lineup, I'd rather have Obi as the pick and roll guy and have Taj as the guy in the corner. Obi is shooting 16% on corner 3-pointers. No knock to Obi. I love him, and I still believe him. I still believe in him when he puts that shot up. But it's not exactly a good shot for him. Like, it's not. You're not setting him up. You're not setting him up for success if that's the shot you're trying to create for him. Like, make him the roll man. Allow him to be that. Allow him to be in the short roll. Like, he passes well out of that. He finishes well. Allow him to be in that. Get him some reps in that. I feel like we've wasted a lot of Obi this year. I mean, yeah, granted, he wasn't great in what he needed to be or whatever. Or there's more that can come from his end for sure. But I just feel like we can use him better in a way to be more helpful to him. And in turn, helpful to the team. DDD says, the cardiac Knicks again. Yo, I can only, the Grizzlies game is the cardiac Knicks. This game, I don't really want to go at the cardiac Knicks thing. I mean, they gave us cardiac arrest almost. I mean, we shouldn't have let them back in this game in the first place. But it's post-game prosperity, and we going up, so I don't want to harp on that too much. We pulled it out. Let's just evaluate from the end of the game after we lost the lead. We were down by 7, and it got cut to 4 because, honestly, the refs may have given us a break with that Malachi Flynn 3 with his foot being on the line, whatever. I don't know, but the refs killed us quite a bit tonight, so I'll take it one way or another. But, yeah, I'm so proud of RJ Barrett, bro. That's what this all comes back to. I'm so proud of RJ Barrett. He just made huge plays. Even the Alec Burks 3, like I said, RJ set that up so well. He got kicked out to the corner. I thought he was going to take the shot, but they were rushing him. He pump fake, stepped in, took another step, got the drive, Wrapped around, boom, Alec Burks, wide open three-pointer. Huge shot. Let's see. Jonas said, also, Knicks swingman jerseys are $55 on NBA.com and Fanatic right now. Hey, great call, bro. You heard Jonas, man. Everybody go get one. We should all have an RJ Barrett jersey at some point. It's the time is coming. Copy your RJ jerseys because that man is here to stay, and he's the guy. That's the franchise. RJ Barrett is here. 20 years old, superstar in the making. Stop playing with my guy for sure. Michael said, huge win. RJ, a future superstar. Boom. You see it. We are going to speak it into existence, my guy. 20 years old and so clutch. 20 years old and so clutch, bro. You don't see a whole lot of 20-year-olds making plays like that. There's a lot of rookies right now who are older than RJ Barrett. The fact that he's able to just be that guy and be like, honestly, I think he should be. It feels in the fourth quarter like he's not even option 2. Like, it feels like he's option 3 or 4 sometimes in the fourth quarter. Like, it's like Randall, Alec Burks. Like, nah, bro. Like, I like Burks when he gives us. It's cool and all. But the offense needs to go through RJ Barrett as much as possible. He should not be taking 12 shots. He just shouldn't. He shouldn't. Not when he's playing the way he is right now. Not when he's playing so efficiently. And I get it. If he starts taking more shots, does the efficiency go down? Maybe. But I'll take my chances on that. But at some point, like, he can't keep ending the game with 12 shots, 13 shots, 14 shots, and having these excellent, efficient games, bro. Like, he needs to get more shots. He needs to get more opportunities. And beyond just getting shots, the ball needs to be in his hand more to create. He made some excellent passes tonight. He was out there dropping dimes. He's taking big steps as an initiator and a playmaker. So he needs to be able to have the ball in his hands to make those decisions, to make those plays, and to get extra scoring opportunities. The offense is more efficient when RJ Barrett has the ball in his hands, in my opinion. Ooh, that's tough, Sean. Hold on one second. Jeff said, at a certain point, the keys have to be given to RJ. Oh, wait, no, my bad. Selly said, Pascal Siakam is clutch. Not clutch, you mean. He was out there double dribbling like Reggie Bullock down the stretch. Ha ha. Jeff says, at a certain point, the keys have to be given to RJ. I cannot understand how someone watched that whole game and thought Alec Burks should be given the keys down the stretch. Jeff! Thank you. Exactly what I'm trying to say. There's just no reason for RJ not to be getting the keys. Like, give that man the keys. He's here, bro. Give the ball to RJ Barrett. Please. Yo, this one is good. Sean, I like this. I can't believe we never said this. Star J Barrett. Yes. Star J Barrett from, hey, you got one right there. Sean Irwin, ladies and gentlemen, he's got one. I don't know if anybody else said it before him, but that's the first time I've seen it. So Sean Irwin's got one. Star J Barrett is, all caps. My apologies. How can I do that? Star J Barrett is growing up in front of our eyes, and it's beautiful to see, bro. Star J Barrett is here, and he's here to stay, and he's going to keep getting better night in, night out. I can't even, playoff RJ or playoff Star J is going to be crazy to see, bro. He's just a rise to the occasion type of player. He's built like that. He's built like that, bro. Not everybody's built like that. He got on First Take before he even got here and told us that he was ready. Stephen A was like, why should the Knicks pick you? Why should Knicks fans embrace you, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I'm built for this. And what has he done? Come out and show us that already. He's built for this, man. Get behind RJ Barrett. If you are a New York Knicks fan, you are an RJ Barrett stan. And if you are not an RJ Barrett stan, we do not respect you in Knicks fanhood. For real. Every one of us should be RJ Barrett stans. There's absolutely no reason not to be. And we have a 20-year-old superstar brewing in our midst right here. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Matthew said, I was told RJ is not a top 25 player under 25. Anthony Edwards is sick right now. Listen, ESPN is stupid as hell. They keep making those lists, but honestly, they make those lists because they want us to say something. ESPN is just doing a bunch of clickbait stuff. You feel me? They want us to talk about it. They want to start a conversation, blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to give that any attention anymore. Let's leave that 25 under 25 thing in last week, for real. Like, RJ Barrett is way beyond that list. I don't think he cares about that list. Whatever. They let him off the all-rookie team. They've disrespected him. They're going to continue to disrespect him, and he's going to make it so they have no choice but to show respect. And I don't want to talk about the 25 and the 25 list anymore. Honestly, I don't want to talk about the Anthony Edwards comment anymore, but it's just funny because ever since he said that, RJ is... I don't necessarily want to talk about the Anthony Edwards comment, but I love RJ's response to the Anthony Edwards comment. I love how he just brushed it off and has come out here and really shown it with his game. Like, and he said it, they asked him about it, he said, my game speaks for itself, and it speaks volumes. Stop playing with my guy. Leo said, Kyle Lowry, ball don't lie. Yo, honestly, listen. After he got a ring, I changed my perception. You feel me? I couldn't stand him before. I respect Kyle Lowry 100%. You got to respect Kyle Lowry 100%. I respect him. I honestly kind of hate the way he plays basketball. Like, he's just really, really annoying. He's, like, trying to get in position and fall down and stuff and all the flopping and the calls that the ref gives him, and just, it's nasty. It's very nasty work, but ball don't lie, man. We walked out with a W, so he can hold that. Michael said, not going to lie, though, Burks giving me a heart attack late game with some of those decisions. Need RJ to have the ball in his hands more late game. Bro, please, give the ball to RJ Barrett. I don't see what's so complicated about that. I don't know why he has so much trust in Burks and not RJ. Like, give that to RJ. RJ makes plays. RJ is a 3-level scorer at this point. He gets to the rack. He finds guys well. He's got that mid-range pull-up, and he just makes plays down the stretch of games. So, yeah, the ball needs to be on RJ's hands. We saw a lot of poor decision-making from Burks down the stretch, and, I mean, he made some big shots as well, but some poor decisions. Even on that last possession, he just threw the ball away. Like, come on. Why does RJ's doing what he's doing over the past couple of games, and we're still going through Alec Burks as the point guard at the end of the game? I don't like Point Burks, bro. I don't. I really don't. I don't think he's that good of a decision-maker. I think that Alec Burks getting side ISOs and then getting a pick and roll or whatever, like, out of that, and then, you know, using that screen to try to score, I'm cool with that. But when you want Alec Burks to run your offense, he dropped a beautiful dime to Randall on the backdoor cut. I got to call that out. Beautiful dime. I'm not saying he can't pass. I just don't think that our offense is best suited with him running it. I don't believe so. I don't see a lot of times where Alec Burks comes off the screen and he's making plays and diming people up or even making good decisions out of it. Does he score out of it sometimes? Yes. But that's why you put him on the side as a scorer and have him attack that way. But you can't have him running your offense down the stretch. Like, he can't be the point guard. I don't think so. I don't want it that way, at least. But hey, what do I know? Boom, boom. Jamal said, RJ Barrett for 3. Bang! Knicks lead by 4. Chef's kiss. Exactly, Jamal. It was amazing. I was in here going nuts. I mean, the amount of times I yell RJ during games, man, like, we here, bro. Number 9 is 10 toes down, and so are the rest of us. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. Jonah said, Star J Barrett. Yeah, we got one right there. We got one. Shout out to Sean for that. We got one, for sure. Star J Barrett is huge. Landis said, they said to G League, my guy. Rawan Alexander, man. They really did say to G League him. You know what it is. Those fools, those idiots, those dumbasses, those idiots, those halfwits. Did I say? No, hold on. Those fools, those idiots, those dumbasses, those fools, those idiots, those dumbasses, those imbeciles, those halfwits. Yes, all 5 of them. I try to end with halfwits because 5 out of, I don't know. It's extra. But, boom, where we at? Knicks all day said, amazing, but we definitely got to fix these third quarter collapses. Can't keep giving us heart attacks like that. LOL. That's a fact. We cannot, like, that's unacceptable. The Raptors kind of suck, and they were missing key players tonight with Fred VanVleet and OG Anunoby. It's a win. A win is a win. I'm taking it for sure, but we just can't perform like that against good teams. That we're going to lose that game. So that's worrisome. We got to fix those things, but it's really nice to fix things after wins. You know, I'd much rather fix something after a win than to lose and wonder if we're going to be able to fix it. Like, you know, win the game, get the dub, and then try to fix it moving forward so that you don't lose the next one. We got to turn right back around. We got the Lakers again tomorrow night. You know, no LeBron, no AD, so hopefully we're able to make easy work of that, make this a 3-game win streak, like the 5th or 6th one of the season that we hopefully can stretch to 4 finally. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Jamal said, no afro, no problem for Mr. Barrett. Yo, he got the fade and they couldn't fade him. We love to see it. My guy RJ Barrett is not to be played with. It doesn't matter what the hairstyle is. He is clutch, bro. Yeah, he might have the fade, but he ain't cutting no corners. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Leo said, no tats on the left arm, just buckets. Just buckets. Got the inner bicep tattoo on the right arm. No tats on the left arm, just buckets. We here, man. We hooping. We love to see it. 7 for 12, 3 for 6 from 3. Like, what can he do, man? What can he do? We love to see it. Boom, boom. Jamal said Julius going 11 from 11 from the line is huge. Yo, also, yes, great call, Jamal. Julius going 11 Julius going 11 for 11 from the line is huge. Stars get to the line like that. Stars take that many free throws, and big time stars make that many free throws. To be able to go there and knock down every single one, go 11 for 11 from the line, that is a huge performance. Julius was really in his bag in moments. He had a couple down moments, but that was just the offense in itself kind of being stagnant. But, I mean, otherwise, Julius was really good tonight. Shout out to him for going 11-11 from the line. That's huge. We're not shooting ourselves in the foot at the line anymore. For the most part, we've cut back on the turnovers. We did better on the defensive boards tonight. So, I mean, we just got to continue to do the little things, man. Continue to do the little things. Shots didn't necessarily fall for the majority of the night tonight, but we did the little things. We defended. So that's what it's going to take. When you're not on and you do the little things, you still give yourself a chance. When you do the little things and you're on, we should be one of the better teams. Like I'm telling you, bro, we don't have to be. We're a game out of the 5th seed now. Like, that's where we belong. I don't want to be in the play-in, bro. I do not want to be a 7 seed. I do not. No, none of that. None of that. I don't want to be a 9 seed and have a chance. No, give me a top 6 seed. Let me know I'm getting a 7-game series. Kelly says, do you think we found our clutch shooter in RJ? I think we found our franchise in RJ. RJ is the franchise player, 100%, 20 years old, future superstar, and the future is not even that far away. But the future is very bright indeed. So I think we found most of what we're looking for in RJ Barrett. And as a clutch shooter, yes, as you saw, 5 for 10 in the last 2 minutes in shots to take the lead or tie. What else was it? And he's just making it happen every night. He's making it happen every night. So, yeah, we've definitely found our clutch shooter. The last 2 games now, he's body bagged the opponent. He's clutch. He's here. RJ Barrett is here. Number 9 is 10 toes down. 8, 9, 10. Let me stop. I'm not gonna lie. It said Tommy and it said D Rose, and I was like, "This Tommy D ill." But no, that was childish. But he's just sickening. Tommy said D Rose is great in the first half, but he's been selling in the second. His stamina seems pretty low now after he got COVID. Yeah, he's definitely been saying he wants to get his win back. Hopefully he's able to have, string halves together and get 2 consistent halves. He did have a rough second half tonight for sure. I think the third quarter was rough in general for everybody. It was just a really rough outing in the third quarter. I wasn't sure what was going on. And we looked like very confused by teams going zone. We really got to figure that out. I don't know why we don't just attack from the middle. It seems quite simple. And it's not like people are necessarily... Teams aren't really taking that pass away either. So I'm not really sure what it is. But I'm going to pay more attention. Maybe there's something I'm missing. But it just seems like you get the ball to the middle of the floor and... they always talk about spraying it out for threes. It's like, if you get the ball to the middle in the zone and you attack, you can spray it out in multiple directions, like wherever the help comes from. So I would think that we would attack it that way, but we keep putting both guys down in the bottom or like having one come up to screen, and I'm just not really sure what we're trying to accomplish with that. Boom, boom. Joe said they knew helping off RJ. Are they stupid, bro? They don't. You would think. You know what? You know what the problem is for them? They're misplaced right now. So the Raptors are having to play out of Tampa, you feel me? Had they been in Canada, they would have felt the energy in the city. They would have known what RJ Barrett is up to. They would have known not to leave that man. Don't play with that boy. He is not one of them. Like, stop playing with my guy. Like, you going to leave him in the corner? Okay, good luck. Game time. Game. Blouses. Alex said, RJ... Hold on. Let's get this out of the way since I got to drink water anyway. You know what it is, man. You really do know what it is. Hashtag they will send water eventually, but one way or another, tonight's trying to think of the order of the words. Tonight's Essentia post-game prosperity, pinky up player of the game, RJ Barrett. Burying the opponent in the clutch, continuing to show up for us big time, shooting 50% from 3 again. I mean, what can't he do, man? I'll drink to that. Pinky's up. All right, now Alex said, RJ Barrett is the GOAT. The GOAT, bro. Like, the sky's the limit, man. And, like, sometimes I try to think of what RJ could be or, like, what he might be at this point, what he might be in year 3, year 5, blah, blah, blah. But it's just, like, the sky really is the limit for RJ Barrett. And with his work ethic, with his attitude, with his mindset, and where he's already added 20 years old, the improvements he made from year 1 to year 2, man, we are in for a treat, bro. We got a good one. We really did get a good one. It's a beautiful thing to see. Yo, I'm a Knick. You feel me? From that moment, it was a beautiful thing. He was happy to be here, and he continues to make us so proud. Michael said, I know we're focused on this year, but would you rather sign Lonzo 4 years, $100 million, or Gary Trent 4 years, $72 this offseason? Damn, Mike, that's a tough question. I love Lonzo Ball. I've never really thought about giving him 25 M's a year. 4 years, $100 million is a little steep. 4 years, 72 for Gary would be pretty cool. I'd have to see what the market is on Lonzo. I mean, he's improved a lot. His jumper has improved. I would love to have Lonzo Ball here, but I don't want to let me being a huge fan of Ball in the family and just a huge fan of the Ball family in general and wanting Lonzo Ball here to cloud my judgment on team building of do you want to spend $25 million a year on Lonzo Ball. But 4 years, 72 for Gary Trent would definitely be a good deal. He's an excellent shooter. He's a great swingman, and I feel like he'd fit very well into whatever lineup we try to bring into next year. So I don't think either one of those would be bad moves. I just have to kind of think a little bit more and see what Lonzo's market is before I fully answer that. But that's a good question. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. V-Trop said, I would love to see Gary Trent in the Knicks jersey, bro. I was thinking that when he was spraying those threes, I was just like, yo. And I saw somebody say, I think it was from the Knicks Wall account. And so it was Dean. And he was like, no, it wasn't Dean. Dean wasn't on the tweets today. Dean was on the clips. Who was on the tweets? Damn it. But yeah, they were saying that Gary Trent seems like the type of guy to re-sign with Toronto and then kill us for 4 years. And that would really be unfortunate. One second. Dylan was on the tweets. I couldn't miss him there. So yes, Dylan said that. Jeff said, what's absolutely beautiful about this game is I don't think anyone played particularly well, but we still put out a huge W. Yeah, man, like it wasn't a great game by any standard. I think that third quarter just marred the opinion on the entire game. I mean, we weren't shooting well in the first half anyway, but we played really well. We kept them from scoring. They got going in the third quarter, and it went zone, and we stopped scoring completely. And then it just made the whole game look really ugly. So I really love the way that we stuck with it, the persistence that we have to just keep going, keep pushing, and make it happen, honestly. And, RJ Barrett, man, never backs down. I really don't know what more I can say about RJ Barrett. Like, I feel like I rant about RJ so much. I truly, I love RJ Barrett. Like, I'm so proud of him. I'm so glad he's on our team. I don't know what else I can possibly say at this point. Here we go. Big Task at Hand said, bro, when are they going to stop playing with RJ Barrett? Yo, who knows? Who knows when they're going to stop playing with RJ Barrett? But it's going to have to be soon, bro. It's going to have to be soon. I feel like he's waking a lot of people up on a night-in, night-out basis. He's continuing to play huge, come up big for a team that's having a big season. We're able to string a couple wins together. We can have a chance tomorrow to get back above 500. That'll be huge. I hate being under 500, especially with this team now. I feel like we're a team that should not be under 500. Our defense is too good. Our Julius Randle's an all-star. RJ's had a great season. We should not be under 500. Like, there's no reason for this team to be under 500. So every single minute that we spend under 500 makes me sick. So I hope that we're able to pull out that W tomorrow, and hopefully we're able to string some to get a comfortable cushion over 500, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going back and forth, over and under 500. It's gross. We're a good team. Good teams don't belong under 500. Christopher Russo said, this is an RJ night, but we have to shout out how huge Noel and Gibson have stepped up for us this season. Totally unexpected, but desperately needed. Hey, yo, Chris, great call, man. Great call, because especially Nerlens tonight. Nerlens was excellent tonight. Taj has definitely done a great job filling in and doing what he can. Excuse me. We didn't expect to be without Mitchell Robinson this much, but, it's great that they're able to hold us down in his absence. So, yeah, it's actually been amazing. Shout out to them for their contributions, man, for sure. Dave said, RJ Barrett. You know what it is. Number 9 is 10 toes down, just like the rest of us. 10 toes down, every single one of us. They can't handle it. Let's go. All right, let's see. Dave also said, Lonzo before Gary Trent Jr. This team needs a point guard. Look at Burks down the stretch tonight at point. Yo, this team does need a point guard. I definitely understand what you're saying there for sure. Yeah, I would assume that if we were to sign somebody like Gary, that we would have addressed point guard like in the draft or something. But I don't know. The Mavs are winning games. We're not gonna miss the playoffs, so I don't know if we're gonna get that high up. Alex said, nail-biting win, but I'll take it. Would love to see better third-quarter performance. This isn't the first time. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to tighten up the third-quarter thing. We've got to fix that. That can end up hurting us down the stretch. That's got to be something that gets fixed ASAP. And we definitely have to fix this zone thing, man. This can't continue to be this big of an issue. Teams can't keep feeling like they can completely take us out of our rhythm like 100% just by going zone. Like, we are a team of grown men, bro. Like, come on. Dia or Dia, I've been trying to ask you which pronunciation it is for like 3 shows now. I don't want to be saying it wrong, so I keep kind of saying both. I'm going to just go with Dia because you haven't corrected me. So let me know. Dia said, we talk about others disrespecting RJ, rightfully so, but the Knicks got to start respecting him more first. They got to give him the ball more, especially in the clutch. Excellently said. Yes. Other teams need to respect him more. The rest of the league needs to respect him more. But Tibbs needs to respect him as well. Like, he needs to be getting some of those touches down the stretch. He's doing an excellent job with them. He's really stepping up for us. There's no reason for RJ Barrett not to be receiving the ball down the stretch. Boom, boom. Anthony says, shout out to Siakam. Yo, shout out to Siakam for sure. That turnover was huge. Jack said, Gary Trent is a bucket dude. Yo, he was killing, bro. He really is a bucket, though. He can light it up for sure. And he would definitely provide excellent spacing next to Randall and RJ. Dave said, Burks almost sold. Thank God Pascal sucks. Seriously, what the hell happened there? Terrible regression from him. Pascal, that is. Was a fan of his, but what the F? Yo, the thing is, I said, after Kawhi left, I thought that the Raptors were going to get exposed. So I ate my words a lot because I didn't think Siakam was a number 1. I was like, yo, he's a number 2 for sure. He was able to be in, like, you know, being a number 2, it was a great role for him. But I was like, as a number 1, he's not going to be the same. And then, like, the first game of the season, he had like 43 points. I was like, whoa. And then the Raptors played well all year, and he was doing really well. So I shut up. But I mean, honestly, if I really wanted to or cared enough, I could start speaking again. Because, yeah, he definitely has regressed this year. I think the Raptors are dealing with a tough situation in general. But I mean, they lost a lot of their size too. Like, you know, Ibaka, Marc Gasol. Like, I think those guys made big differences for them. And I think they probably took a lot of pressure off Pascal as well. But yeah, I don't know. He was definitely selling, and I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that turnover. I don't know how Reggie Bullock made a double dribble on a fast break, but Pascal turned around and did the same thing. So shout out to both of them, or shout out to Pascal. Reggie, never again, please. Randall was clutch from the free throw line, but he needs to pass that ball more, fall into a double team one too many times. RJ thankfully clutch. Yeah, like, it's not even that he doesn't like to pass out of doubles, because Randall moves the ball. He's not selfish. It's just every once in a while, he'll go too far into a double. It's like, hey, bro, come on, just swing the ball. Like, swing the ball. Let's move it around. But he'll, like, try to attack, and then he'll really try to force his way through the double a little bit. Then he's too far into the double to the point where, like, now he's either got to put up a bad shot or throw, like, a misguided pass. Like, it's out. It takes, even if it's not a turnover or a missed shot attempt, like, it disrupts the flow of the offense sometimes when he forces a little bit too much. So hopefully he's able to reel that in a little bit, and that also would come with just more of those touches going to RJ. Hex says, I'm not for RJ taking 12 while Julius is getting 19 shots up. Tiz made amazing adjustments last game and reverted back this game. Happy we pulled it out against a trash team. They are a trash team at this point. It feels good to say that because they've been kicking our asses. But yeah, I mean, he didn't regress 100%. You feel me? He didn't go all the way back to not adjusting at all. You know, he made a couple of adjustments. I'm not going to kill Tibbs. But we definitely need to be getting more shots for RJ. Like, RJ can't have 12 shots. Regardless, if Randall has 19 or whatever, I don't have an issue with Randall taking 19 shots. He's the number 1 option. He's an all-star. I don't have an issue with that. But RJ's got to get more than 12 shots. No matter where they come from, who else they come from, RJ can't be taking 12 shots at this point. Like, he's playing too well, he's scoring too efficiently, and he's too important to this team. Like, more offense needs to go through RJ Barrett. It will make RJ Barrett better, and I believe it will make this team better as well. Boom, boom. Dia said, and I love how much Noel wants to block, but when someone has a good contest, he got to calm down. He gives teams free buckets, and it's important in games like this. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. I do. I'm also never too mad at the shot blockers trying to block shots. I think that if you tell a guy, you know, it's just a natural thing with a few different things. This can be applied to pretty much anything in life, whatever. But if you're a shot blocker and you block shots and somebody tells you, hey, don't goaltend, you may not block as many shots. Like, I think he had 4 blocks tonight, maybe even 5. I think if he's worried about not goaltending sometimes, he doesn't get 4 blocks tonight, you know? You got to go for it. So sometimes does it happen and you're like, oh, man, yeah. But for every bucket that he gives up, he erases like 3 or 4. So I'll take those odds. I'm okay with that. I understand where you're coming from, though. Sleepy says, I'm glad Tibbs updated the fourth quarter roster. Yeah, definitely. He's making improvements. We appreciate it, honestly. Rough game for IQ tonight. I wish he would have gotten it going a little more. And refs really have completely stopped giving him foul calls, like just in general. Not even like giving him foul calls where he's baiting people, but they just completely stopped giving him foul calls, like 100%. And I think that's wrong. Something needs to be done about that. That's ridiculous. Some of those plays he's clearly being fouled, and he's just simply not getting the call because he's a rookie. Like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. Alex said, RJ, you know what it is, man. We here. I got lost in the comments. Okay, Mutters said, I'm so excited to watch RJ over the next few years. Bro, over the next few years, over the next 10 years, over the next 15, however many years, I'm so excited to watch RJ Barrett every single night, bro. We're blessed, bro. It's a gift. Jack says, still feels like we're a player short. Do you have a matchup preference in the playoffs? Do I have a matchup preference in the playoffs? I would love to get a 4 or 5 seed so that we can play against a 4 or 5 seed. And at that point, I don't care. I honestly do not care. If it's not a top 3 seed, if it's not Brooklyn, if it's not Milwaukee, if it's not Philly, I don't care who we play in the first round. I think if we're in a 4 or 5 matchup with either Boston, Charlotte, they managed to stick around, Miami, who else is floating around that range? Atlanta. I don't fear any of those teams in the 7-game series. Miami probably being the most formidable of all of them. And even though they swept us this season, they beat us 3 times to 0. Every single game I felt was winnable. Every game became a matter of rotations of referees, 1 to 2. I don't think that we can beat them in a 7-game series. So I would love that. I would love to grab a top 5 seed so that we're able to avoid playing one of the big teams. But if we grab a 6 seed or a 7 seed and we got to play one of those top 3, I don't want Brooklyn. I don't want to play KD, Kyrie, and James Harden in the first round of the playoffs. Milwaukee, we've shown that we can play with them. We beat the shit out of them one time. They beat the shit out of us one time. So, that's Philly. We played them pretty well. We played them pretty tight. They didn't have Embiid last time. They're a really good defensive team. I like our odds to compete with either one of those teams, though. So, I guess my answer is no. I just want to be in the top 6 seed. That's all. If I'm in the top 6 seed, I'm fine. I don't want to be in the play-in at all. Boom, boom. Leo said, those half-wits. Those half-wits indeed, bro. They said the G League, my guy. We will never let them forget it, bro. Don't know who those guys are. Don't care. Never want to hear them speak. Hope they stop doing their podcasts. I hope they really had the self-awareness to collectively come together and say, you know what? We do not deserve to talk about basketball on a platform. They need to have those conversations by themselves in a group chat. Gianfranco says, RJ won me some bread again, Sean. I love that, man. Hey, man, I need to start putting bread up too, clearly, because RJ's bringing it home. Hey, shout out to you for winning bread off RJ, and shout out to RJ for winning you bread, bro. 100%. Way to have faith in my guy. Mutter said, wait till playoff / play-in, RJ. Remove that play-in off the slash. Just playoff RJ, man. We have no play-in aspirations in here in Postgame Prosperity. But yes, playoff RJ is going to go crazy, bro. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. Dave said, my emotions. Shout out Donald Glover. Yo, shout out Donald Glover always for everything, the talent level. But yes, my emotions. Here we go. Jack says, who wants to have the RJ over Morant convo? We are going to start a dialogue. The Charles Barkley meme? Yes, man. Dave said RJ better than Ja. Ja missing those clutch free throws last game and terrible three-point shooting, little to no defense. Yeah, man, RJ Barrett doesn't shoot 26% from 3. I'm just saying, I don't know. I love Ja Morant personally. I really do. As somebody who played point guard and admires point guard play, I love the way that he runs the show for them. I think he's a great player. He's going to be a generational talent for years to come, but I don't think he's RJ Barrett. I think that RJ Barrett is just like his build, being a wing playmaker creator, an excellent defender, really solid rebounder, His 3-point shot where it's gotten to this year. I mean, I don't know. People are gonna make the case for Morant. I wonder what it's based on. Excuse me. Jackson said W. Gianfranco said 50 viewers in here like the stream. Hey, salute, man. Yes, subscribe, turn notifications on, tell a friend to tell a friend. I know you got a Knicks fan friend who doesn't know what to do after the games. They probably be watching like, never mind, not gonna put down any other post game show. But I don't know. They probably go watch like regular videos or something on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know how to finish that because I didn't want to say anything that was like a knock to anybody else's craft. But let a friend know, bro. They might not know what to do after the games, man. And like the video too, please. Appreciate it. You know, that helps with all the algorithms and stuff like that. I guess, like, you know, that's what people say. So let's do it, man. Let's get post game prosperity up as much as possible. DDD said RJ is going to be an MVP one day. I swear. I see it for real. Like I said, the sky's the limit with RJ Barrett. There's honestly nothing you could really tell me about RJ in the future that I would say isn't possible, that I wouldn't believe, that I can't see happening. I believe RJ Barrett is a Hall of Fame talent. Like, and I know that's wild to say at 20 years old, but I mean, like, this guy is just different, bro, and he's going to continue to be different. He's going to get better and better and better every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, and he's a maniac, bro. Like, he just wants to get better. That's all he really seems to care about. Boom, boom. Floki said, yeah, what's going on? Welcome. Tyler said, Ant brought the demon in RJ. Bro, RJ is here, bro. Ant really woke him up. Like, my jumper is what you want? Say less. Let me show you. That's it. I don't have to talk. One laughing emoji as a response. Cool. All right. When they asked him about it, he said, I laughed it off. I don't care. And boom. Let his game do the talking, bro. I love it. RJ really lets his game do the talking. And his game speaks volumes. Bomber said, RJ really the hero we deserve. Truly, like, for real. He's the hero. Like, we are Gotham. RJ is the hero we deserve, man. We love to see it. Eric said, next game, let's get a Star J hashtag going. I like that. How we gonna pull out the Star J? Like that? Spelled like that? STA capital RJ? Is that what we're doing? Is that a consensus? Is Sean still here that came up with it? You feel me? Let's all come together on that and figure out how we're gonna do it so that we can get it out there properly. You feel me? Amar said, yes, sir! You know what it is, man. You know the vibes. We here. Post-game prosperity. We going up. 48 minutes in, and we still going up. Crest Pop said, Burks, Rose, and IQ have more minutes than Payton, so why does he still start? Listen, man, Elfrid Payton played well in his minutes tonight. He didn't play a whole lot of minutes, and we struggled in the third quarter even when he wasn't on the floor, so I'm not focusing on Elfrid Payton today. I'm not really saying much about him. He looked good when he was out there. He does have his limitations, whatever, but hey, man, he didn't do anything wrong today necessarily. I'm not going to kill him. I would prefer for him not to be the starting point guard. I do agree that if you're going to have a guy that you're not going to put back in the game, there's probably a reason for it, and maybe you should just rectify that situation, but that's above me, so. Bomber said, I feel RJ awareness is his best skill on and off the court. He realized his weakness and works so hard to improve them. Yeah, the awareness and, like, just the sheer will, bro. Like, he just has a very strong will. Like, he's very dedicated. He's determined. And, like, he really improved on everything. Like, he identified his weaknesses, and he made the improvements, and they're showing. Like, they're translating to actual games, late game situations, all of that, man. Like, I am so thankful. And just, it's like, if this is the jump from year one to year two, like, sky's the limit. I keep saying that. I can't say it enough. Tim Kim said, should the Knicks throw a bag at Trent to maybe get him out of Toronto? I'm with throwing a bag at Trent, to be honest, depending on how the offseason shakes out. Once again, I try not to say it too often, but I seem to keep repeating it. If the Clippers don't make it past the second round, I have all my sights set on Kawhi Leonard because I believe he will leave. But, you know, that's like the dream offseason scenario. But other than that, yeah, I'd love to throw a bag at Gary Trent. I'd love to throw a bag at Lonzo. Guys like that, that would be huge for us. Chris Bob said, Maple Mamba going to have a better career than a bunch of those guys on the list, but word, that's the past now. Statue outside MSG loading. Statue outside MSG loading for sure. He definitely will have a better career than a lot of guys on that list, but once again, we don't care about that list. That's what ESPN wants to do. They want to talk about it, so we dead in that. That conversation is dead. I'm glad we all agree on that. And I also believe that RJ said, after Kobe passed, I believe RJ said he doesn't want the Maple Mamba nickname, so let's not call him that. Dia said, I think the only reason Payton starts is because Tibbs don't want to admit he is wrong. He played less minutes than every other point guard in the team. Just like we said, Barmer's comment. No, that wasn't Barmer. Crest Pop. Yeah, man. Like I get it. I agree. But once again, I don't want to do the Payton thing today. You know, we're just gonna stay where we at. Kevin said Randall 10 for 10 with 11 for 11, but 11 for 11 from the line, especially those last huge ones. Huge, bro. Huge. Unspeakably huge. That's what great players do. That's what good teams do. You close games out when you got to close them out. So we made it happen. It's great. After seeing us fumble away so many games, seeing us close out a game, even though we fumbled it away first, I'll take it. Barmer said, I feel he watched Zion and Ja and realized he can't out-athlete or out-talent those guys, but he will outwork them and become a more skilled player than those guys. Better shooter and defender than those guys in year 2. Honestly, I don't feel that he watched Zion and Ja. I don't feel like RJ really. They asked him about I think his position within relation to the other 2 guys in the draft class. I don't think he really worries much about that. I think that RJ really has that mindset, and it's funny because I kind of agree. That's kind of how I view a lot of things too. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing. You can't worry about what Zion and Ja are doing. You can't control what Zion and Ja are doing, and I don't think that RJ attempts to do that. He doesn't compare himself to Zion and Ja. He wants to be the best basketball player that RJ Barrett can be, and if the best basketball player RJ Barrett can be, then let's see. Then you can evaluate him with Zion and Ja after RJ is the best basketball player that RJ Barrett can be. But RJ Barrett can't be looking over his shoulders at Ja and Zion trying. It's cool. RJ is RJ, and he does a great job of doing that, at being that. Boom, boom. But yes, better shooter and defender than those guys in year 2 for sure. That's a fact. Eric said, teams start playing zone as soon as we were in a run and Payton is in. That's why he's playing less now. Thank God for Derrick Rose. You said it. I didn't have to. Chris said he will bring Zion to us. Just wait. Hey, man, you never know. J.J. Redick, after he left the Pelicans, said that he doesn't think his agents will ever trust that front office again. And he just happens to be represented by the same people who represent Zion. I'm not getting into the whole... But, man, hey. Crazy things happen. So happy Randall Braid is back. Yes. Randall getting his hair done is huge. He definitely looked real poised. The way the offense was flowing in the first half was beautiful to see. Third quarter started looking a little bit like he had to throw again. But, we got to figure that zone thing out. Chris said, Kid Cudi Tibbs mentioned on SNL last night, this feels different than the tank with Cantor and Rambis. Jesus, Kurt Rambis. Yeah, we've come a long way, man. We've really come a long way. Yeah, I saw that Kid Cudi shouted Tibbs out. That's dope. But yeah, we've really come a long way from some of the teams we had to put up with. We had Lou Amundsen in our starting line at a point, man. We were starting Henry Ellenson off 10-day contracts a couple years ago. So, man, let's just enjoy this team we have. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful opportunity we have to make the playoffs and really make some noise in the playoffs. We're able to get a good enough seed and a good enough matchup. Tim Kim says, Lakers tomorrow. Randall's going to try and drop 50 revenge game. Yo, Randall dropped. Yeah, I believe Randall will have a huge game tomorrow. I don't really know who the Lakers plan on putting on him. And yeah, he's definitely going to show out. It would be a nice revenge game for him. I don't think he has bad blood toward the Lakers, but it would be nice to see him come out and have a great game. Eric said, as long as it isn't hero ball, I hope he drops at least 30. Yeah, I agree with that. Dia says, I'm not from an English-speaking country, so I don't have an English pronunciation. You can pronounce it like you usually do. Okay, I just didn't want to be getting it wrong and offend. Okay, cool. So, Dia, we going with that? All right, bet. Say less. TKW, we global, man. You see it. Tim Kim said, must win tomorrow. Schroeder always give the Knicks a problem. Yeah, man. We better not let Dennis Schroeder come in here and kill us, bro. If Dennis Schroeder comes in here and kills us and we lose to the Lakers without LeBron or AD, it's going to be a really sad episode of Postgame Powding. And I don't want to put that energy out, man. So you're going to be right back here being prosperous again tomorrow night. Be ready for it. Sean Irwin said, 9 going to be hanging in the Raptors 20 years from now. You heard it here first. That's a damn fact, sir. That's a fact. 9 is going to be in the Raptors forever. Nobody's ever wearing that number again after RJ Barrett. I want Brooklyn in the first round, 7 home games, and any game the Knicks take, the fans going to go crazy. Tim, I love the ambition and the attitude. I don't want Brooklyn. I don't think that's 7 games. Listen, I don't know, bro. Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are a lot to deal with in the 7-game series. In the fourth quarter, I don't really want to see that. If we got to do it, we'll do it. We'll play, we'll do what we got to do. But if you're asking the matchup that I want, I'm not seeking that one out at all. But I get where you're coming from. That's all home games for sure. Alex said, what podcast said to G League him? Honestly, I don't know, bro. Like the clip came on the internet. It came on Twitter or whatever some time ago, months ago. I would never listen to those guys ever, so I don't know their podcast. And honestly, even if I did know it, I don't think I would say it because their platform doesn't deserve to be shared or, have a light shine on them. I hope they're done. They really said to G League him, bro. Ridiculous. Tim Kim said, any interest in Dinwiddie? He's kind of annoying, but I respect it. I respect him. He can hoop. I don't really particularly subscribe to the idea of throwing bags at guys coming off major injuries. I feel like we've gotten in trouble with that before. So I'm gonna pass on Spencer Dinwiddie because I assume it would be a high price tag. And he definitely is coming off major injury, so I would pass. For a smooth price tag, though, I wouldn't mind, but I feel like for a smooth price tag, there's a lot of other places he'd go. Yeah, I'm getting a retwist tomorrow. It's a wrap. I can't wait. Oh, my goodness. Leo said, in my opinion, Dinwiddie shouldn't ever be a Knick. Yeah, as a Knick fan, he just bothers me. He really did a lot of Knicks trolling and everything. I don't want to have to root for that guy, but, if it came down to it and he was on the team, I would, but yeah, no, I'm good off him. Jamal said, I'm out for the night. Appreciate you as always. Be there for prayers tomorrow. Salute, bro. Salute to you as well, Eric. Hey, I'm also out for the night, man. 56 minutes, man. We did it. Post-game prosperity went up. That's 2 games in a row of being prosperous. 2 prosperous nights back-to-back. We absolutely love to see it. RJ Barrett showed up huge for us, man. Another clutch performance. Julius Randle, 11 of 11 from the free throw line. The defense was amazing for the majority of the game. We lost the lead, but we were able to stick with it and pull the game out. And for that, we are very grateful. We got a back-to-back. We're right back at it at home tomorrow against the Lakers, so we got to bring this energy right back. I'll see y'all for pregame prayers on Twitter. I'll see y'all for halftime hopefuls on Twitter. And then we right back over here. Subscribe, hit the like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. We going up. Hopefully it's another prosperous postgame tomorrow. Orlando said, I'd love to sign Dinwiddie just so you can sit on the bench and watch Tibbs start painting over him each and every night. Orlando, please. Never, ever, ever, ever again speak another season of watching Elfrid Payton in a Knick uniform on me. Ever. Please. Be careful. The tongue is powerful. Yeah, that's about it. Once again, man, I say it all the time, and I still never say it enough. I absolutely 100% appreciate and love you guys. It really means a lot, the engagement, and that's from me and on behalf of the Knicks. Well, we really appreciate you guys. You guys really make us go. You make this way more fun to do, and you make this show this show. This show is not a show. It was just me talking to myself. It would be a rant, but it wouldn't be a show. You guys make it, we all are able to come together. It's having that big win, RJ hitting that big shot, and just knowing that we get to get on here and talk about it. That's super exciting, man. It really is a sense of purpose. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. I don't know. I feel like because I say it a bunch of times, or there's not enough different ways for me to say it. I don't know if it ever hits enough, but from the bottom of my heart, love y'all. Everybody have an excellent night. We right back.